And so much to take in during the start of the season, Richard. It's hard to not overreact at times.
You got to remember that everything is going to get blown out of proportion in the first week. Give it some time, let it breathe before everyone jumps to conclusions.
And here's Memphis's starting group. On the perimeter, it's KCP and Wiggins. Jock Landale is out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the point guard position.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
The teardrop. Curry finds Green. And here's Podziemski. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. The rebound by Jackson. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the 2 things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Brian, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Ali. And it's Butler with the jam.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
And so Moran will bring it up for Memphis. Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with techs and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
Now here's Podziemski. Outside for Butler. Six on the shot clock. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Good D by Wells. Landale with a screen. Wells, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. He buries it from 3.
One of many weapons in Jackson Jr.'s arsenal. He can spot up on you and make it look too easy.
Curry finds Butler. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Outside Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jackson for 3. Jackson with another miss. The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And Kuminga throws it down.
If you're tossing up an alley-oop to Kuminga, put it anywhere near the hoop, he's going to finish it.
Outside Wells. Back to Morant. Jackson outside. Here's Landale. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Horford, he's checked in for Kuminga. Santos comes in for Butler. Heald's checked in for Podziemski. And Spencer's subbed in for Stephen Curry. Minute 32 left in the first quarter. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. Okay, thanks for the report, Chums. Fires in the triple.
Must have been too good to pass up because Green is kind of picky from the arc.
Outside, Williams. Picked by Aldama. Oh, from deep. Williams misses. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Horford. And he buries his first look.
And Horford is a selective shooter, but he's fantastic at knowing when to attack inside.
Here's Jackson, yet to see a basket. Now here's Williams. And again it's Memphis missing. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. They've got Williams, Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's John Conchar. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, guys. A couple seasons ago, beset with injuries, the Grizzlies rode Jaren Jackson Jr. He said, I probably had never been put in a position to be that offensively free in my life. Getting those experiences, I can take that going forward. But it's more fun to have everybody around you for sure. Back over to you.
Great to see how he's grown. Allie, thank you. Here's Butler, following the bucket by the Grizzlies.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
To the left wing. Pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. Jackson, the screen. Tries it from the top of the key. Conchar can't hit.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Part of the 2007 draft, Al Horford continues to be such a valuable player, Richard.
One of the oldest guys in the league. Horford gives you shooting and passing in that front court. Off the floor, well, he's probably even more valuable as a mentor.
Now here's Conchar. He had 9 points in his last time out. Jackson, the pass to Conchar. Into the lane. Back to Jackson. That one's good. This game is all even. Jackson's got 5 points.
Ooh, those are some grown man points there by Jackson Jr.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. In third, Memphis.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Curry passes to Butler. From 6 feet away. And too long on the shot. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Landale with it. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Landale with a screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Wells. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now a 3-point Grizzly lead.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here. Outside, Green.
The 3 from Curry. Connects from downtown. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Morant finds Caldwell Pope. Back to Morant. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. trailing by 2. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
Now here's Morant. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
Here's Curry. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
44 seconds left in the second quarter. Wells misses.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
To the paint. Here's Green. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Curry. Back to Pajemski. Just 4 to shoot. This one for 3. The rebound by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Outside Morant. Now here's Landale. Oh, drains the 19-footer. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Memphis ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies through the first 2 quarters.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
And next up on the docket, glad you could join us, Ryan.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Nice game. Strong performance by Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Landale misses. Warriors trail by 4. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Now here's Landale. Jackson outside. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. And the Warriors shooting just 33% so far in this game. Outside, Green. Pass to Butler. Shoots over Morant. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Kuminga. Butler's got 6 points.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
And here's Wells. Here's Jackson. Fires from deep. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
That ties it up.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside Wells. Back to Morant. Over to the wing. Pass to Wells. Caldwell Pope for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got 4 rebounds now. Now Pajemski, hounded by Morant. Now here's Pajemski. Defense right on him. for the lead. The shot, no good. Memphis has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got 5 rebounds in the game. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. This is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
So Tuomas Isalo has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Making a switch here. Heald's checked in. Then for Memphis, Aldama's checked in for Landale. Williams comes in for Wells. And it's Conchar in for Caldwell Pope. .144 left in the third. Conchar up top. Pass to Morant. Back to Conchar to end the drought. It's rebounded by Golden State. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Now here's Butler. Guarded by Aldama. Curry buries the triple.
They haven't looked the same on defense during this second half. Seems like they are relaxing and allowing them to get whatever shot they want.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. BA, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Curry. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Green, a screen. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Pajemski, no good. Well, the Grizzlies shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Pass to Morant. Jackson outside. Off target with the 3.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Green with a screen on Williams. Healed for 3. He can't hit that time. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Warriors on top, leading by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Memphis, Santi Aldama out there with Vince Williams. Then it's John Conchar. Then it's Jackson.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Horford. Outside Butler. The 3. Good. And it's Horford who picks up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 8.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Williams on the wing. Jackson down low. He's against Horford. Pass to Williams. Conchar outside. No good from outside. The Warriors lead by 8. Butler on the wing. Outside heel. Let's go with a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And timeout is called by Tuomas Isalo. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Curry, he's checked in for Moody. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys, come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Butler. From downtown, Conchar pulls it in. Conchar's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Williams. Here's Jackson, guarded by Hield. Aldama outside. Here's the 3. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. And the Warriors make some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Pajimski in for Hield. Then for Memphis, Landale's checked in for Aldama. Wells comes in for Williams. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Conchar. Grizzlies trail by 11. Caldwell Pope for 3. Buries it from outside!
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Butler outside. Now Curry puts up the tray. Not that time. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's money from deep.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Now here's Butler. Green. Oh, no good on the layup.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Morant. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Book it! That one goes!
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Now Butler. Green. Oh, he can't get the putback. And here's Memphis. They've gone on an 8-0 run. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter here. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Kuminga. Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
Yeah, an opportune bucket from Kuminga. Stepping up big time.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. 2-point game. 1:05 left in the 4th. Yes, sir!
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Now here's Curry. Shot's no good. Here's Morant. Tries the spin move. Using the glass to lay it in.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Curry. It's off.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Nails it.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Golden State calls timeout. There's 21 seconds left in the game. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They gotta take the first good look they get.
Here's Curry. Butler outside from deep. Ooh, it doesn't go. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Jimmy Butler. First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Memphis, Ja Morant. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
Money from 3, and we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isalo. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Stephen Curry. First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. So Memphis wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaFleur.